Welcome back to the channel. I'm Kevin with High Point Overland. Today I'm going to do a quick walk around of my 2021 Jeep Gladiator. I purchased the tail dragger in January of 2023 and it's been a great Jeep. I didn't take a lot of time before I started uh, throwing wheels and tires and a lift and all that. This is what it looked like the week that I purchased it. And I believe at this point, this is the first or second week in January, and I've already put the horrible Oracle taillights on it. And this is just a sneak peek of what it looks like currently. We'll start off with the standard cracked Jeep windshield. I have a combination of mounts, 67 design, ram mount, bullet point, different things. A couple of mounts on the A-pillar here that you'll see that on the passenger side carries passenger's phone mount. Here I've got my Garmin Mini InReach. Use my mini iPad for navigation. I have a Midland MX475 that's remote mounted. The mic is mounted there on the side of my console. The rear, I have my first of two fire extinguishers on the rig. Goose Gear 100% rear seat delete. Random, just different Blue Ridge Overland gear Molly bags and mounts for the back of the front seats there. The cubby behind the driver's seat, I have my ARB dual air compressor mounted there. First aid kit there in the back, as you can see. 4122 hitch slide mount, full 35-inch spare on the stock Gladiator wheel. You've got second fire extinguisher mount, traction boards. Again, the tail dragger. What else can be said here? You see my Midland antenna mount. Ditch lights are by Baja Design. I've got another two pair of Baja Design lights, Squadron Sports, a pair of Ambers, and a pair of fogs in the factory fog locations in the Mopar Steely. That was not on the Jeep. That was a Facebook Marketplace find. I've got the Warren 10S Evo winch with a winch shackle and fair lead from 4122 as well. The hooks, Facebook Marketplace, came off of a 4xe. The bumper was off of a Rubicon, so I traded the red hooks for blue hooks, so that was a hooks for hooks trade. Didn't cost anything. Here I've got my Baja Design chase lights on the Alucab crossbars. I've got some Amazon special aux beam work lights, scene lights for setting up camp. You can see there on that panel my Rotopax 4-gallon gas can. And of course I've got an Alucab contour canopy topper on the bed. And in the contour I've got a cupboard on the passenger side with the Molly inserts, the mesh panel, and the tie down rails. Campfire, all my fire starting gear, my Jeep, little tool kit, bow saw, axe, my cooking kit is all kept on the passenger side. And that cardboard box is kind of stuck in there. I didn't realize it was in there before I started filming. That's a box of heavy duty paper towels. You can just see a peek of my power box. It's got my 100 amp hour battery in it. It controls the fridge. I've got a 100 watt solar panel on top of the Alu cab, and this is on the driver's side where I keep my Morphlate hoses, recovery gear, one of my recovery gear bags, and my fluids bag where I keep the extra oil, transmission fluid, clamps, baling wire, little pieces of duct tape, that type of thing. I keep that a bag just like this in the Wrangler and in the Gladiator. So I always have that with me on trail. Here towards the front of the Alu cab, you can see the other side of the power box, and then my 15-gallon water tank for our shower. And right here above the water tank is where I keep my front runner cases. I have enough room to stack two there between the power box and the side, the driver's side here. Up top, I have my Top Oak rooftop tent from Amazon. It's a direct rip-off of the roof nest. I have a Hest memory foam mattress that we immediately upgraded. We never spent a single night on the mattress that came with it. So we splurged and upgraded the mattress. Have some no-name traction boards that came with the Contour canopy. The Alu cab was also a Facebook Marketplace find. You see my shower enclosure mounted here on the driver's side, and right above that, the load bars that came with the rooftop tent. I have my 100-watt solar panel mounted to from Renogy, and of course in my power box, all my controllers and everything is all of that is from Renogy as well. In the bed of the Jeep, I have my National Luna Legacy 50 fridge on a Goose Gear fridge slide that's got the cutting board. And because of the angle of the tailgate, I had to build a spacer for the slide so the slide would clear the tail end of the tailgate when it's down. So love this fridge. We've had it in our Wrangler. We've had this since late 19, I guess. It hadn't missed a beat. We've just upgraded the control panel to one that has Bluetooth and Fahrenheit settings, so we no longer have to do the Celsius conversion. You can see a shot of the water tank there, and in that camo bag, like I said, is my kinetic rope. I've got my 5-pound propane tank there to the left on my power tank mount that's on a built-right Molly panel just under the cupboard there. And you can see the rigid box up on the ammo slide. That is the power box that controls everything in the rear of the Jeep. Have some overhead lights from KC, and then some rock lights that I mounted at the 3 doors. You'll see the 2 here and then 2 on either side at the cupboards. So when I have those doors open, it really lights it up. And I need to clean up this wiring a little bit, but it serves the purpose now, and it's not been a problem up to this point, but I do like things a little bit neater. Here's my light switches, and then the switch controller for the fridge. As far as the lift, I've got an AEV 3.5-inch lift with 488 gears, 35-inch KM3 BFGs on factory Rubicon wheels, also a Facebook Marketplace find. I believe that wraps it up. Always practice tread lightly principles. Leave it better than you found it. Pack out what you pack in. Hope to see you out there on the trails.